over a $400 profit to me for just 2 days of sourcing. Hey, it's Ken again, and welcome to my channel, SSKPromo. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you've seen some of my videos before, welcome back. I am a full-time reseller, primarily on eBay, which means I like to go to yard sales and garage sales, estate sales, thrift stores, pick up items at a low cost and try to flip them for a higher profit online. It is Monday morning. I am heading over to the postal store to ship my packages that sold over the weekend. But today we are going to do a haul video. The back of my vehicle is completely full of items that I picked up at yard sales and a trip to the Goodwill bins over the weekend. So as soon as I get back to the house, we will check out what I found. So I am back at home and I will show you the haul that I had. Of course, Ken, it's locked. Use your head. Okay, so this is stuff that I bought at yard sales and the thrift store over the weekend. So we will get this unloaded, show you what we found. But I know what you're saying. You're saying, hey Ken, you have a truck. Why is everything piled in the back seat? Well, that is we will come around here. The entire back of my truck is filled with a huge plush haul that I made at the bins, and that is for a later video. So let's get this stuff unloaded and see what goodies we found. Okay, so everything is unloaded and set out here. I will start. The first sale I went to, they actually had said it was an estate sale, but really it was more of just a junk sale. There wasn't a whole lot at that sale, but I did pick up this Pampered Chef baker's roller. It is still new, sealed in the package. That was 50 cents, and that comps at about $12 to $20 someplace. And I also picked up this Wilton cookie shapes pan right here. It was still brand new and unused, and I paid $1 for that, and that comes around $15 to $18, so not a couple of bad pickups. The next sale that I went to was a really good sale. I paid $35 for all of these items that I will show you, and so we'll talk about them, maybe throw some comps up. First off, I bought these shoes right here. All of them were $1 a pair. These Skechers right here. Skechers, they are slip resistant. Skechers lightweight safety toe, perfect bottoms, excellent condition. These Fila shoes also, treads on the bottom are perfect. A pair of Rockport Works shoes, kind of like a penny loafer. Now these three pair of shoes right here, what I was excited about, all of them are steel toe. So hopefully once I comp them, we'll see where we're at with that. I'll try to throw some of that up on the screen if I can. I also picked up this pair of Earth shoes, these leather sandals. tread in decent shape on the bottom here, but overall the shoes were in really good shape. I didn't comp those while I was there, but men's size 10, that's they got to be worth more than $1. And this pair of pink and blue, they are a Nike Flex 2013 Run. So again, I'm not sure a value on those, but they got to be worth more than $1. Okay, I also picked up this set of Corningware right here. There are 5 pieces altogether, plus an extra lid. That is the Symphony pattern that was made from 1990 to 93, so those are vintage. There is a 1 liter, 2 liter, 2.5 liter, a 5 liter, and then like a 10 by 13 casserole dish right there, all with the Pyrex lids. Everything looks in really great shape. Any of these, as I comp them, seem to be around anywhere from $10 to $30 as an individual piece with the lid. So I will probably list them all individually with their lids and see what we can do on that sale. I like to pick up blank media when I'm out. All of these right here, this TDK DVD Rs. There is some TDK DVD Plus R, a Memorex just CD Rs, and then about a half a dozen Sony blank tapes still sealed. Looking at the comps, this is $20 to $30, $20 to $30, maybe $15 to $20, and the tapes, that's probably about $12 to $15, maybe getting towards $20. But I always like to pick up blank media if it is sealed in the package. It usually sells pretty well. I got this Phillips DVD Vcr Combo in the box. It does have the remote with it. That they were asking $2 for. I still have to test it and see if it is working, but a great pickup at $2. I picked up this board game at that sale, 13 Dead End Drive. I believe it was from 1993, so it is vintage. I did look in it. All of the parts are there. They were asking 25 cents for that. I believe there's a sticker on there someplace. But again, all of this stuff I grouped up and made them a deal at $35 for everything. Now, they had listed the sale on Facebook Marketplace, and in the pictures I could see all of these hats. And I could see a sign down below the table that said hats 25 cents each. So I only have basically a quarter in these, but some really great hats. Budweiser Racing, there's an old Bud hat, Dale Jr., some nice flames on the front of that. This is Martin Truex NASCAR hat, Tennessee Titans. I think that is a NFL sanctioned hat. Just a nice starter hat, was in really good shape. And a Cleveland Browns hat right there. But this pile right here is what's most exciting. Almost all of these are made in America hats, made in the USA, size small, snapback trucker hats. You can probably see on there maybe the made in the USA if that focuses up right. Younger YU, don't know what that is. Do the right thing, don't litter. That's a good point. Don't litter. This is made in USA. Operation Lifesaver. Again, a nice tag on there, made in USA. The hat's in pretty good condition. Mansfield Asphalt and Paving. Old Quality Farm and Fleet hat. Again, looking at the made in USA on there. Oh, that's upside down. Tag right there. Coburn Electric, as I made it. Say no to Croton. Now, you know, I don't know who or what a Croton is. I don't like to take sides, but someone took the time to put it on a hat. So, I don't know about you, but I'm just going to say no to Croton. A John Deere hat, Moline, Illinois. John Deere hats usually always sell well for me. This was a Mad Hatter brand. I thought this hat looked pretty cool. Newman traffic signs was pretty cool. Really nice hat. The foam is in good shape. It was a Nissan brand, made in Taiwan, I think that said. But this was the hat I was most excited about. Koch Materials Company blue snapback trucker hat. But when I look at the inside, it is a K product. Now, I've never found a K product hat yet, but I understand they have good value to them. I'm not sure if the subject matter on the front makes a lot of difference, but I was really excited to pick up a K product hat. So that turned out to be a really good sale. I picked up 36 items total there and paid $35 for all of them. I did lot up those cassette tapes as one item since that's how I will actually sell them. But all of that, I have about $1 per item. So once I get back in the office, I will comp all of this stuff and get a potential sales value for it. And we'll let you know that at the end of the video. So I'll move along to the items that I picked up at my Goodwill bins on Saturday. Now, my Goodwill bins, again, they charge $2 for 3 items. So that makes everything about 67 cents a piece. So let's take a look at what I found. There wasn't a ton of stuff at the bins that day for pickup, but I think I got a few good items. This Budweiser hat right here. Another made in the USA hat. See that there? It's upside down, of course. But I believe this has a date under here of 19... Of course, I dropped it. 1996. So that is a good vintage hat. Needs a little bit of cleanup. We'll go up here. A couple of little Darth Vader plush. Those usually sell well, or I might keep them and put them on my shelf. A good pickup here, this Black Max. Kind of, it's not a Nerf brand, but it is a Nerf type of football. And these usually sell around $10. So at 67 cents, that was a good pickup. I'll move down here to these. They were a pair of Nike Pro Combat pants. They're armored or got padding on them and really good shape, a size medium. And I have to comp these yet, so I will throw a comp up on the screen once I have a potential value. And then I also picked up this Samsung DVD VCR Combo. Still had the remote taped to the top, so I'm hoping that that works well once I get to testing it, but I'll throw a comp up on here if I get a value for it. Some of the better finds at the bins was this lot of scooters right here. There are 2 ripstick caster boards, a Razor scooter, and then this thing here called a morph board. Got the handle will extend up. It came with, there were 2 more sets of wheels that I assume you take out those inserts right there and you can transform it over. It has bigger kind of skate wheels on it right now. But all of those items right there, when I did some comping, were around at least $20 to $50 a piece, depending on the item. So 67 cents a piece, great pickup. Probably the best item I got at the bins that day was this golf push cart right here. It is a Tour Trek brand in really good shape. It's got a umbrella holder right there that folds down. The whole cart folds up, wheels come off so that it fits in the trunk of your car. Now, some of the items at the bins, they charge a set price for. I paid $6 for this, but in looking at comps, once I figure out the exact model of it, comps of this brand went anywhere from $135 to close to $300. So I'm really excited about that $6 pickup. And as I had showed at the beginning, also a haul from the bins on Saturday was all of this Plush. The entire back of the truck is filled with Plush. So we're going to do a separate video on that, and hopefully there's some great surprises in there and some stuff that's worth a lot of money. So that is all of the items that I picked up at sales and at the Goodwill bins over the weekend. Here in Ohio, we're still getting into yard sale season. It hasn't got into full swing yet with some colder weather and rain. So hopefully in the weeks to come, I will have much better finds and a lot more sales to go to. But right now, I'm going to head into my office and see if I can come up with a potential value for all of these items. And we'll do a few numbers on it in just a moment. I am back in the office and been running some rough numbers based on the comp values that I showed in the video. I tried to use the lowest of any of the values so not to inflate the numbers here at the end. And for the hats, I went with just a $10 sale price across the board. Now, a lot of those hats will sell for much more than $10, but for the sake of rough numbers, I went with just a flat across the board $10. All of that combined, I'm looking at a potential gross sales amount of $950. Now, that'd be great if I got to keep all of that money, but I'm going to have eBay selling fees. I'm going to have probably some promoted listing fees. I'll have shipping charges and my cost of goods. All the items that I bought, I have about $45 total between the yard sales and the bins. So that will come out of the $950. And I also like to save money back for taxes. I have a separate account. I'll put tax money aside so when end of the year comes, I'm not surprised. I have that money already. So with all of those fees taken out, it's still over a $400 profit to me for just 2 days of sourcing. Now, out of that $400, a portion of that will go towards my cost of living because that's why I do this as a full-time reseller. And the other portion will go back into the business for sourcing. So it's kind of a snowball effect. The more money you make, the more you can source. The more you can source, the more you can get listed. The more you list, the more you can sell. The more you sell, the more money, more money, more money, more money, more money. So I hope you enjoyed this video and stuck around to the end. If you did, give me a like, hit that thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell if you want to see when I put out future videos. And as always, have a great day and a profitable tomorrow. I am back in the office and no, I should call it, that's boring. The eBay cave. I'm in the eBay cave. No. A lair. I'm in the listing lair. No, that's dumb too. I'll just go with office.